So I am doing this thing when I'm sharing from scripture. So I got the Bible here under me, and previously the first one I did was Matthew chapter 1. Now I'm going to talk on Matthew chapter 2. So first I just want to read verse 1, verse 2, and verse 3. Well, basically, this Matthew chapter 2 is the story of how the wise men from the east, they came to Jerusalem looking for the newborn king, Jesus. Okay, so it reads, "Now after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and have come to worship him. When Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him." Okay, so I am sure most of us, we know this story, the birth of Jesus Christ, and how the wise men, they came and they brought to him gifts. So I just want to say, like when Jesus was born, obviously there was a event in the history of this earth that, there has never been anything like it, right? God coming into the history of mankind in flesh, and that was Jesus. And when that happened, obviously the celestial landscape, the heavens, the moons, the stars, there must have been great signs or great messages, so to speak, declaring that event happening, and the wise men, they saw that and they correctly interpreted it as having to do with the nation of Israel and the Messiah, the expected Messiah. And so they came to Jerusalem seeking out the newborn king. And bless their hearts, the most obvious place they went to inquire was the palace. They went to King Herod, and when King Herod heard about it, he was shocked, because he was not he knew this wasn't anything to do with him, and so obviously he was jealous. And we all know what happened was he tried to kill Jesus. Now I just want to talk about King Herod. So he plays a significant role in the arrival, the birth of Jesus Christ. And it's interesting because this relationship, so to speak, this between King Herod and Jesus, it goes way back into the Old Testament. Okay, so first of all, just want to say this: King Herod is not a real proper king. He's not really fit, or what shall we say, he's not legally fit to be the king of Israel, because he's not an Israelite. And what happened was, Israel was under the authority of the Roman Empire. So Israel had been conquered, and even though they had the chief priests, the Sadducees, the Pharisees as leaders, taking care of the affairs of, everyday, daily affairs of the nation, it was a puppet state with a puppet king, and that puppet king was Herod. And I'm sorry if you're hearing this, it's raining outside. Well, anyways, so yeah, it was under the dictatorship of Caesar, the ultimate ruler of the Roman Empire. He was the one who, was emperor over the whole region, the known world back then, so Herod was a puppet king under Caesar. And the thing here now is that Herod is definitely somebody whom we can say is an evil person. He was a villain through and through. Historical records speak of the bad things that he has done. He was somebody who just, murdered people left, right, center. He didn't care. And it obviously shows out here in this story when he tried to murder Jesus. But, Joseph and Mary, they escaped. And so he killed all the infants 2 years and under in Bethlehem.